Hey, my name is DeVonna, and God allowed me to manifest my whole vision board on Pinterest, and God allowed me to manifest becoming my own boss. And I want to share my journey with you because it was not easy. Like, yes, manifestation is real, and I believe that everybody's powerful enough and they have the ability to do it. It just takes work. It's not, you can't just like want to manifest something and expect it to come to you. You gotta like put in that work. And because I put in the work, and because God and our brother man Jesus Christ allowed me to manifest being my own boss, I want to share my journey with you and tell you how I got here. Tell you how I got to manifest being my own boss, having multiple successful sources of income, and just share my creativity with the world. And hopefully, when you hear my story, it will make you want to do something similar and encourage you to change your mindset and really lock in and put in that work to manifest what you want to manifest too. So I want to start by saying, like I said, manifestation is real. Everybody is powerful and they have the ability to manifest. But if you can't manifest what you're trying to manifest, it's either because God doesn't approve, because He has something better for you, or He knows it's not for you. Because sometimes we want things, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's for us. So therefore, when trying to manifest things that does not serve us, God will deny it because He wants what's best for you. And another reason you may not be able to manifest what you're trying to manifest is probably because you need to do shadow work. Like I said, yes, manifestation is real, but there's steps you have to take, things you have to heal from first, so you could be in a good mindset to be able to attract the things you want. So, with that being said, yes, God and our brother man Jesus Christ allowed me to manifest being my own boss and having multiple successful sources of income. But it took a long time. It did take a long time, I'm not gonna lie, because I first started in I wanna say the summer of 2021. Yeah, late in the summer of 2021. I had a journal, and I would journal like basically the dream life that I wanted, but I wasn't putting in the work. I wasn't buying the supplies to become my own boss by making resin art. I wasn't really even focused. Like, I was like saying affirmations and like journaling the dream life I wanted, but I also was like, I still had a lot of healing to do, and then there was a lot of things that kind of just like distracted me from the bigger picture of what I wanted in life, that kind of blocked me from manifesting what I want to manifest, which is why I had to do a lot of shadow work. So, like I said, in the summer of 2021, that's when I was really like writing in my journal my dream life and doing affirmations like, I am my own boss, I have multiple successful sources of income. I would do it at work. I would mostly do it at work because, like, I'm the type of person who, I don't like to be told what to do. I don't. And I feel like I'm just so creative, and I have so many ways to make money, or so many ideas to make money using my creativity, that I just feel like I don't need to work. I didn't need to work for nobody, because I could work for myself. Like, yeah. So I want to do some story times about my life in general, and like the things that kind of distracted me from my dream life, and the things that blocked me from manifesting what I want to manifest. So, and another thing I will say is like, because right now I'm recording this video on April 19th, year 2026, and I am my own boss. I have multiple successful sources of income, and it's all because God allowed me to do it, because God saw my plan, God saw my heart, and He saw the best in me, so He allowed me to manifest this. But I had to do shadow work. I did. It was like a lot of isolation. Like, I don't know. I'm a Cancer, so like, and I'm naturally like, unfortunately, I'm a naturally distant person. Like, and my social battery kind of like runs low quickly, especially if the vibes is not right. So, I spent a lot of time by myself in my room. Well, there were some things that happened in 2025 that really put me in isolation, like that really triggered my healing process and really triggered my shadow work. Because, alright, so I'm a CNA. I work in the healthcare field as well, and in 2024 I started working at a nursing home in the state of Georgia. It was a really good paying job. I paid $19 an hour, and excuse me. And when I first started working there, I worked the day shift, and the day shift was really smooth, like it was really chill. But then I started to get burnt out, and then I decided to switch to the night shift. But I have a toddler at home, so it's like, and the facility I was working at was 7A, either 7A or 7 p.m. shifts, or 7 p.m. to 7A. So first I worked 7A to 7P, and then I ended up switching to 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So, like, I know some people be sleeping on their overnight jobs. Me, a couple of times I did like doze off maybe, but I never really like fully slept. And a lot of times I just like keep waking up when I was at work, so I wasn't sleeping at work. And then I get home at like 8 o'clock, because I live like 30 minutes away from that facility, and I wouldn't go to sleep till like 9, and then my son would come and wake me up at like 11 o'clock, and then I'd be up all the way until 7 a.m. the next day, every day, and my mental health was getting so bad, guys. So, and also it was very stressful working at that job because it wasn't clean. Like, the healthcare field is really high school for real, like high school drama. Because at that facility, they had cliques. Like, they had cliques between the management and the caregivers, and then some unfair treatment started happening. So I had left that job in April of 2025. And then I got a new job at another facility as a CNA, and I started there in May of 2025. But the thing was, that job was only paying $15 an hour. So I went from $19 an hour to $15 an hour. It was like, I really enjoyed working at that job, even though some of the people were weird. I really enjoyed working with my residents. I really missed them, but some events occurred that kind of forced me to go into isolation and really start my healing process and shadow work. I'm gonna do another video because the time is almost up. So yeah, see you there.